This is Viper4724, and today we are looking at the Dragon War. We are going to be completing the bottom left node in this video. We're going to be using Bolas1. Let's take a look at the objectives. Cast 3 or more supports with cost 10 or less, and cast 4 creatures with cost 10 or less. So let's take a look what we're going to be using in this deck to make those happen. We have the Stitch in Time. We're going to be using for extra swaps. Great card. Why not have it if you own it? The Mirari Conjecture we're going to be using to return a spell card from your graveyard to your hand, and then give the first spell in your hand full mana, then copy it. So that's going to be giving us extra Stitches in Time, and also extra Assassin's Trophies, which is going to be destroying target creature or destroying a support on the board. In addition to that, we're going to be using the Museum Meddler. Every time you match gems, you drain your opponent of 1 mana. The Rupture Spire is there because it costs less than 10. The Transmogrifying Wand is a great card to use against Hexproof. This support loses 1 shield, then destroy your opponent's first creature and create an Ox under your opponent's control. The Chamber Sentry is a cheap creature that can build and activate 2. This creature gets -1/-1 and deals 3 damage to your opponent's first creature. Helps a lot to get rid of smaller creatures. Kumena's Awakening. It's a support card that costs less than 10, and it helps you draw extra cards. I just changed this deck. That shouldn't be in here. Psychic Corrosion. Whenever you draw a card, the cost of the top 2 cards of your opponent's hand is increased by 1. Okay, so let's edit this deck, get rid of him, and who is supposed to be in there is Zav. We want Lazav, which is supposed to be here. And so when this creature enters the battlefield, surveil 3. Whenever you surveil, copy the first creature in your graveyard. It gains half its mana. So every time he enters the board, the goal is to be getting more creatures onto the board. So we are going to be going against Bolas1. So going against Bolas1, you always want to have extra creatures in your hand, so when he kills your creature, you're able to put more back into play. I like to have the Transmogrifying Wand ready to go. Okay. It's always fun. Okay, so we're going to get that going. The Chamber Sentry, now, perfect example. You get that Chamber Sentry in, and we will be able to do 3 damage to him and get rid of him. Let's go ahead and do that. See where we end up there. Okay. So let's get that there. Get him here. We're going to save him, though. And we'll leave the Stitch in Time there for now. Okay. There we go. He's gone. Okay. Okay, so since we have the Ox, we don't need to actively destroy anything immediately. Let's get going with the Lazav. I'll run the Stitch in Time in there. Okay. So, prefer to be going another way, but I do want to get rid of that 9 damage. So we're going to take care of that. Get Lazav in there. We don't need that. No. I surveilled. And he did not bring back. Whenever you surveil, copy the first creature in your graveyard. It gains half its mana. We should have copied the sentry because he was destroyed. He should have been in my graveyard. He's not there. I missed something? Ah, he was returned to my hand. Whoops. Okay, my bad. So we do want to get him back into play. We do want to destroy the Museum Meddler as quickly as possible. Let's get rid of him. And next, perfect. So very happy to see him hit the board. So next we're going to be destroying him. There we go. Okay. Not going to put him into play yet. Should be destroying. Yep. There we go. Okay. Oh, let's see here. What do we want to do? Keep getting creatures in play. Now, admittedly, this deck does take much longer because we're using a lot of small cards here. I'm going to leave the Ox for now. Start going towards a higher ability to get more stuff into play. Take the extra swap. There we go. Okay. So, let's use the Conjecture. Let's use the Awakening. Get rid of Rupture Spire for now. Save that. Go there. I'm going to wait one more turn to use his ability. Should be destroying. Yep. Okay. Okay, so we want to use that. Throw that up there. Actually, I'm going to get rid of one of the stitches. And we'll get zombies onto the board. And then I'm going to get this up there. Slow down the hand a little bit. Now, like I said, this isn't the prettiest deck or the most fun deck to use, but it is what it is, and it does work. Perfect. Perfect time to use the first ability again. And from there, I'll stick with where we're at now. Okay. Get that chamber sentry out to be destroyed. No, not this time. Okay. There we go. We are going to use Lazov after we use the Assassin's Trophy. Get a double hit here. There we go. Get that out. Get Lazov out. Surveil to see where we're at. Don't need those. We are going to look for the Meddler. There we go. Hopefully he'll kill Lazov and not the Sentry. Or he just won't use it. Okay. So we're going to move these up. I would like to get the Meddler into play after he kills another creature of mine. Okay, so this is exactly what I was talking about going against Bolas. I want to have creatures in my hand. I want to have them ready to go for when he destroys a creature. There we go. So first I'm going to use the Meddler. I'm going to save Lazov. Chamber Sentry's still in place, so we're going to hold on to him. We're going to go from there. Now, with rares and mythics in play, it gives you the opportunity to build on those zombies. So that's actually what we're going to do. We're going to... Oof. Okay. We're going to change the game plan because he used Lick's Mastery. So, kinda hate going against this card, but that's exactly why we have the trophy here. So now we have to start going through and destroying this as quickly as possible. We need to do that. I completely forgot about this. When you use an ability to destroy an enchantment support your opponent controls, Done, nice and easy. Okay, so that really helped out. Remember that if you're looking at this, it's probably a bad idea to be using Lick's Mastery because your opponent can just use their first ability and destroy it right away. So now we're down to 12 life because he just lost 30 by losing the Lick's Mastery. So we are going to put the Chamber Sentry into play and finish the match. There we go. I know it took a while. I know it was a decently boring game. Sorry about that. But the deck worked. It kept everything where it was supposed to be. Even though we were losing life slowly, we could have lost a lot less life if I had chosen to play that way. We were able to win. Pay attention to your supports on the board, especially the ones that the games give you. Thank you all for watching. As you can see, we did meet all of our bonuses. I hope you enjoyed the match. I hope you at least took something away. Oh, look at that. I mastered Lazav. Hopefully you took something away from it. Thanks again for watching. I'm Viper4724. Have a great afternoon.